This episode of On Stage is brought to you in part by Timeless featuring Dionne Warwick, Saturday, March 29 at Plantation Cove, St. Anne. For tickets and info, visit coveside.aitix.com.
This week on Stage.
Moments with the late, great Coco T.
Cause she was in love, but maybe too blind to see.
No holds barred conversations.
And my style, I don't have to tell the truth, because if I don't speak the truth, then what am I gonna do?
That you may be hearing for the first time.
Say yeah.
The artist who gained notoriety from partnering with a vulture, the social media DJ who millions are following right now. All coming up right here on our stage. Welcome to the show, everyone. I am Winfred Williams. We'll be right back.
This episode of On Stage is brought to you in part by Timeless featuring Dionne Warwick, Saturday, March 29 at Plantation Cove, St. Anne. For tickets and info, visit coveside.aitix.com.
On Stage with Winfred Williams.
Now, this is where we meet the viral social media London-based DJ whose authentic and organic approach has earned him millions of followers around the world.
Adolescent from adolescence.
He goes by the name DJ AG, our guest right now, right here on our stage. AG, sir.
Blessings.
Blessings, sir. Good to have you.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Okay, so your visit to Jamaica. Are you coming home?
It is definitely, I'm coming home. I'm home.
No, some people assume that you're a Jamaican.
Well, my heritage is, so my grandparents were born in Jamaica, and I'm happy to be back. I haven't been here since 2011.
Yes.
So to return and being able to be with the communities is amazing.
Okay, so the mission was what? To do some of your stuff here?
Absolutely, yes. So to come over, showcase talent, and there's so many talented people. So for a country that is small in population, it's certainly mighty, and every artist I've come across is amazing. So it's great to showcase it.
So what are some of the people you were able to access in Jamaica?
Tell me something that we haven't been able to access. But
I haven't. Oh, you get them on.
Listen, yeah.
Oh, good for you.
For me, if I'm honest with you, it's more about the up and coming artists, because my whole platform is about giving a voice to the voiceless.
Yes.
And there's so many artists that don't have a platform, or it costs a lot of money to be able to put your music out there. So that's more my focus. But you've had Mr. Easy, we've had Craigie T, we've had part of TOK online as well, and it's been great.
So what inspired this concept?
It's a great question. So to cut a long story short, I saw someone else doing something. They were outside, they had their decks on, they're walking around causing havoc, but they played house music. At that point, I'd been online for maybe a year on TikTok, and I was like, oh, that looked pretty interesting. How about I replicate it, but I play the music that I like to play. And we just basically started going outside with a similar system. Then I kind of found my own niche. I bumped into Daddy Freddie in Brixton, who's an absolute legend. I didn't know who he was. He came on, started doing his toasting, getting on with things, and I was like, oh, this is amazing. There's definitely a space for artists, and we should be supporting the artists, helping them to come through.
And you have big names like Idris.
Legend.
A legend like that.
Legend.
A superstar actor like that. Who's dabbling in music. He looks like he's really a selector, a DJ.
Definitely so.
Is he?
Idris.
Is he good at it?
He's good at it. He's good.
Yeah.
And I suppose looking at his career, music is definitely his passion. He produces, He does the MC and the rapping. He DJs also. So that's nothing new to Idris.
And we saw this little piece with a clash.
We had it, yes.
Him clashing. Who is he clashing? It was you?
It was me.
It was you him clashing?
Yeah.
It might be some big tune, Bridget.
Yeah, off my USB stick. Let me add that from my pen drive, yeah? But no, look, it was good. It's a great cause, knives, looking at the youth and trying to prevent them using knives, trying to stop the knife crime in the UK and around the world.
Oh, yes.
So we were trying to raise money for that. And then as part of that, it's very random, it wasn't planned. It's like, oh, let's do a clash. I was like, a clash with my own USB, yeah? All right, let's go. And we had a bit of fun, but to see the reach and how people reacted and responded and supporting Jamaican culture, it's amazing.
The Jamaicans in the UK, are they with you? How supportive are they of your
Very.
product?
But I would say to extend that, everyone's supportive.
Yes.
So I'm very much an open format DJ. I allow everyone to come on. Doesn't matter if you do dancehall, to Afrobeats, to rock, to pop. It doesn't matter what you do. It's a space for everyone. And the key message is about community and trying to bring all our communities together. And that togetherness, I would say, in the world is something that is missing. Going outside, there's a lot of frustration from a lot of artists because they just can't be heard or they can't be seen, or you have the financial constraints of trying to put things out. You have, mental health issues around the world. So being able to kind of put this platform and give people a space, regardless of what you do, I think it's amazing.
All right, so speak about your fan base. It's global.
It's global.
Yes, and who are they?
My biggest fan base is the UK. Then it extends to America, Africa. I've had a lot of Afrobeats artists come on, and then Jamaica as well. I know a lot of people in Jamaica watch the platform. So so coming over here and just getting those cosigns and just that, everyone's happy that I'm here. So it's amazing.
Your content is mostly 90s dancehall, is it?
I like old school.
Yes.
I like new school as well, but I like old school. But for me, it's, again, just to reiterate, it's open to everyone.
Yes.
So for someone like me, so I'm 39 now. So I grew up.
You don't look that old.
Yeah.
You look way younger.
Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment.
Yes.
But so being my age, growing up, listening to Mr. Vegas, Buju Banton, and so on and so forth. So when those sorts of people come on from that class, for me, it's like nostalgia. It's like, wow, like I'm with this person.
Yes.
Who would have thought it? I would have never imagined that in my dreams. So
they create a lot of excitement for your following.
yes,
The 90s guys, those names that you call.
people love the nostalgia. People like nostalgia,
Yes.
and they like trending music as well.
Okay.
So like Molly, Shake It to the Max, she came on when I was in King's Cross in London, and that went off. That was amazing. Another moment. So nostalgia, trending. In between, there are some hardcore fans that will watch, but people like nostalgia or trending.
Oh, yes. Well, the same is happening here in Jamaica
Yes.
for the 90s dancehall.
Yes.
It's like a whole new energy in
Yes.
the music.
Yes.
Can you relate to that? Do you feel that sense of
The energy is definitely returning. I think-
growth in the music?
Absolutely. I think music has been stale. Certainly in the UK, it's been stale, I would say. And I think it's important that we bring the energy back. I think dancehall, if we talk about dancehall specifically, I think it went too much into a dark space. It's like trappy kind of dancehall. There's no good. Who wants to rave to that? I'm not trying to rave to no dark dancehall. So I think bringing back that sort of feel-good factor, going back to Charlie Black, Party Animal, that's probably one of the biggest records, but that was ages ago. So it'll be great to kind of hear some more of the feel-good. You can go to a dance and just catch a vibe.
Are people rejecting the trap dancehall?
I think the younger generation like it
Yes.
because that's what they're used to.
Yeah.
But for someone my age, I like feel good. So
Yes.
feel good is important to me. So I wouldn't say they're rejecting it, but someone of my age, I like to go to party and dance. And I would say with trap dancehall, that's probably not for me in terms of dancing.
We call it
Absolutely.
trap, but
Yeah.
something new for the kids
Has to come, yeah.
was always in the making, and so on. And we wish them well. We hope they can succeed.
Yeah, I think you got to look at radio, right? So
Yes.
how many? And if I look at the UK, how many radio stations are playing trap dancehall? I would argue it's not many. So you've got to look at what's going to transcend to the radio stations to kind of not make it commercial, but you need that in order for things to blow up. So I think if you take Sean Paul as a great example, how many classics has he got? But they all have appeal to the masses.
Yes.
So it's how do you make music to appeal? You can have your space for, you know, your trap dance or your darker lyrics, but there's also got to be a space for your commercial hits. And I think that's probably what's been missing for quite some time.
Where's Afrobeat in all of this, in your space, in the UK and in your work?
It's a big space, and Afrobeats is such a big
Still
market.
growing? Or
Still,
is
yeah,
it...
still growing. And I think that is pretty much feel-good music.
Yeah.
That's not very dark,
No.
in my opinion.
That's right.
So you can dance to it, you can chill to it. Afrobeats is powerful.
Some people think that it's now peaked
Yeah.
and not growing anymore. Do you see that over on your side?
There's a lot of room for Afrobeats,
Yes.
and it still has a lot of room for growth. There's still some fantastic artists. Obviously, look, my plan was to always come to Jamaica first and just be with the people and showcase talent. But, you know, we need to go to Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, and explore that base as well and see the talent, because there's talent everywhere.
It's great that you are seeing the continent the way we are seeing it, but we want more artists to understand that that's where their numbers are.
Yes.
In this paradigm of numbers.
Yes. I mean, look, from the talent that I've seen being here for a short period, I haven't even been there for a week yet. There's so many talented artists that just need a helping hand. But what I do like is a lot of the bigger artists, like Harry Toddler was a good example, Ching Ching. What I like about it is they bring their artists with them. So like, oh yeah, I've got this artist, and you know, they're just coming through. Valiant done the same thing as well. And that's such a great thing, and just show me that community does exist in Jamaica. What we need to do now is just try and amplify those artists, make the right type of content that's engaging, so that they can grow their own fan bases, and like you said, start to break out and go to different countries. And I think that's important. But the future is bright. That is what I'm going to say. Being here, I didn't understand it properly, but now I'm here. I'm like, oh my days. There's about how many? I've only been in Kingston.
Yeah.
How many hundreds or thousands of artists are there here that are actually capable of moving on and pushing up? And there's so many. So it's a good problem to have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Jamaicans are always going to do something special.
It's amazing.
And it's why you're Jamaican.
Yes.
We don't care where you were born. We just know you have the blood. By what you're doing, we know.
Yes.
And your concept is unique.
Yes.
And I believe that it's the Jamaican in you jumping out.
Yeah.
So we will always be doing these things that are different and creative and special and Jamaicanized, whatever. If we take something, we Jamaicanize that thing, and it's almost original when it comes to us, because there's this thing that we sometimes don't even understand where they're coming from.
True.
So, sir, your family now
Yes.
you have your own family?
Yeah, got 2 kids.
2 kids?
Yeah, got a son and a daughter.
Yes.
So yeah, big up Ree, big up Kai, because they're definitely a reason. They're definitely a reason for me starting TikTok. They recommended it,
Yes.
and I kind of shooed it. I was like, nah, it's not for me. There's loads of kids on there. But I suppose when I went on there, I was like, wow, actually there is a community, different age groups that would support what I do. And you know, they're a big reason for me being here today. So I'm very grateful for them.
And your family, and your own parents and so on?
Yes.
Siblings?
Mum, dad, like got my
They
sister
are
and
proud of
brothers.
you.
Everyone's happy. They like the journey. I think everyone was very nervous to begin with because I quit my job, and I had a good job.
Okay.
So I quit my job to do this full time. Calculated risk, but listen, in life you got to take risks, and I always believe that we only have one life to live. So if you're passionate about something, you want to try something, then you should.
Wow. Hey, G.
Blessings.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for coming and sharing with us on our stage.
Very welcome. Thanks for having me.
Yes, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
Okay, someday, somewhere, we're going to collaborate.
We will.
We can collaborate and blow the world down.
Let's do it.
Yes, sir.
Blessings.
Thank you.
Yeah, bless.
Yeah. All right, so that's him in this segment of our show. AG, the DJ.
A lot of girls can't get no loving tonight, Lord.
And still to come.
Cause he is alone. One more, two more.
Cocoa Tea. Moments with Cocoa Tea. You don't want to miss. We're back. All right, we take a break here. When we come back, more of our coverage of Bounty's return to the US and later one-on-one with the Warlord right here on our stage. We'll be back.
This episode of On Stage is brought to you in part by Timeless featuring Dionne Warwick, Saturday, March 29 at Plantation Cove, St. Anne. For tickets and info, visit coveside.aitix.com.
On Stage with Winfred Williams.
Corenzics is a young Jamaican dancehall artist
Now I know if you get let me know.
who partnered with the Vulture,
Johncrow.
known in Jamaica as a Johncrow, to promote his music, and is right now right here on our stage to premiere his latest track.
Every girl love you, Johncrow.
Corenzics, sir. Blessed love. Welcome, boss. Good to have you.
Yeah, man, thanks, man.
Okay, so you have 15 years behind you in music.
Yes.
You don't look like somebody who is even 15 yet. Yeah? So is that so? For real?
Yeah, for real, man.
You've been doing this for 15 years.
15 years straight.
What have you achieved in that time?
I've achieved 2 viral songs.
2 virals?
Yes.
But those are recent.
Well, in last year, I have a viral song called Bullying on Your Pen. That song trended on TikTok for like 4 months straight. It got 30,426 posts. And yeah, it was Caribbean music. It was like trending internationally.
Okay.
Yes.
So when did you decide to go into partnership with a crow?
Well, what inspired the crow movement was that I went for bird hunting, you know, and I was there, and in the woods I see this bird fall from a tree, you know, and it was there, you know, and I was trying to get it back in the nest, but the nest was too tall. So therefore, I say, why, mother gone left him, man, no mangoes are going to eat him, so. I try to say I can't carry it. So, in the event, I carry it home and I look about it and thing. And grow off a little bit, and in the whole event, I write song and thing, and well, I didn't want that thing still, but you know, I get a little bun, and you know, and since me have the Johncrow and I get bun, so I decide to say, no, say me a Johncrow now. So having the Johncrow and with my experience, we just decide to say, you know what, I work with that style, yeah. Yeah, man, so we just work with that style and it'll work.
So in your moment of bun, trying to overcome the bun, you turned to the Johncrow for as a friend, so to speak.
Well,
became your
Well, I wouldn't say I turned to the Johncrow, you know, it just happened coincidentally. Because how it actually makes sense, you know, when they cheat on a Jamaican woman, first thing they call it a Johncrow. My Johncrow, my dog. But we are, you know, so basically, Jamaican women normally class Jamaican men as Johncrows once we're in cheating situationship. So we just use the platform there and use the idea there to create this style and I work with it.
Yes.
So, you know, being called a Johncrow right now in my definition is being a gallus at this time.
Okay, so to me. So, but how did you get to tame the bird?
Well, you see, anything can tame, you know,
Yes.
once it have life. Because, you see, once the parent is not available and you're there caring for that, what so to speak, animal, from its young, you know you're going to have a relationship with it. So therefore, I believe any animal can tame at this point.
So the crow stayed with you?
Yes.
Free to fly off if you want.
Free. Like,
Yes.
yeah, man, free. You know, holding a captivity, none at all. Free.
Okay, so how people respond to you on this crow?
Well, you know, based on the song strategy and the style and the lyrics, you know, match back with me, you know, my outfit and having the Johncrow and performing and, you know, making these sounds, you know, these entertaining, you understand, so entertaining to you know, so we bring certain style and certain craft and the people them love it and it's been working for me. It's been working for me.
You now have fans around the world?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and what's your music catalog like now?
It's good. Because I've been doing this for a good while, so I have a lot of good songs with different producers.
So you're making a living?
I'm making a living.
Off of this?
Yes.
Isn't there some laws that are broken for what you're doing? Cruelty to animals?
No, I don't think I break a law because if it's in danger and you save its life and it's free to fly away and it will come back as you feed it. Because I tell you, majority of the times of the bird.
So the bird was never tied up now?
No, it was never tied up or anything.
Or put in a coop?
No, man, we'll allow it to fly away. And
they always come back?
Always come back because I want the food.
Okay.
You understand?
So you're not in any legal trouble with this?
No, not at all.
Because that was rumored.
It was rumored.
But no go so?
No go so.
All right, boss. So you have fans all over the world?
Yes, I do.
And how do they respond to the...
To be honest, you know, them say it's shocking. I performed on stages and it was a shock. Entire shock.
We took up the bird with you on the stage?
Entire shock.
Yes, and all that noise and everything, the bird stayed with you?
Stayed. Him not go nowhere.
Not frightened?
Not frightened.
No,
he just stayed, not go nowhere. I can take him up, put him on my shoulder, put him on my head, him not go nowhere.
Reggie, where are you taking this?
On a different level in a dance hall.
Yes.
With my style, my strategy, my idea.
Yes.
Yes, based on my experience.
And how would you sum up the success you have gained so far?
Well, the song I get rotation and the internet love my energy. It's been trending on TikTok for a good while now. And I decided I want to work with this idea.
Yes.
Yes.
So are you making a living out of this?
Well, previously. Previously with, all right, for instance, the song was trending on the Russian rhythm. And, you know, being on the Russian rhythm, you know, Nike Boy, you know, was authorized. And I didn't. So people loved the song and wanted it. Like thousands of people wanted to be authorized. And what I did now, because I never get authorized. Okay. So people love me, reach out to me, you know, want to get dub, want to get, you know, jingles and so forth. So I made some change there. But otherwise, no. Since the whole incident with, you know, the whole Johncrow, I decided to say, you know, that's something I can turn some. And actually, I do the right for me right now. So, yeah, and the people, them love it. Them love it.
The people,
my fans, them love it.
They love what you're doing?
They love it.
So they're willing to stay with you?
I tell you, them love it, man. And as I tell you, the Bull in a Pen, that the song that trended on TikTok, Bull in a pen, I'm in a come out, Bull in a pen, I'm in a come out.
Yes.
Them love it.
We have a video for the Johncrow song.
Yes, right now.
That we're about to take a look at.
Yes.
Can we take it right here in this video?
No problem, go ahead.
Level up entertainment. Corenzics. You know, see that we have the boy, girl, everyone ever question. Got them a surround me like duckans. Kim says she don't want to see me in a no band. Every girl love you, Johncrow. Take what you got in your face, what you can do. Don't say you'll go for your shirt, matchy pants. I wonder if I'm go to my gun with a girl to come. Me have a Johncrow walk, me have a Johncrow talk, me have me Johncrow money, me have me Johncrow craft, me have me Johncrow style and the Johncrow sauce. Me never see one boy if you touch a girl so fast, so me no decent. No fall in love, me go pretend. Me never touch your sister and your tree friend. And go out with the mother on the weekend. Attack Johncrow. Them a ask me how me food a girl so. Wait, you never know me got Johncrow. I get no call me, you ask me so. Me just tell her me the inner answer. And me no know how me love big man so. As me talk the jazz off with the ankle. Inna the belly me a meant like a kangaroo. Johncrow. Me have a Johncrow walk, me have a Johncrow talk, me have me Johncrow money, me have me Johncrow craft.
All right, so that's it. The music of Corenzics, Top Johncrow. That's the title of that one. And it's your latest. And you said that one are doing well already?
Yes, it's doing well right now. I'm currently working with, Chiave Music, Level Up Entertainment, and Steel Chess and various other producers and engineers. Because even part 2, I have part 2 for this song right now.
Part 2 for this?
Yes,
okay.
coming up right now.
You're very active, Reggie.
Always active. Always.
Talk about your family. Are they with you on this?
It's shocking for them as well, too.
Yes?
Yeah, it's shocking for them as well, too, because they never know someone that actually care when Johncrow come, and care for one Johncrow and make sure it's one Johncrow all right. When them actually say, I move with it musically, and I build the suit, and I go up on stage shows, and the people them actually love it.
Are you getting any pushback from anybody?
No, I wouldn't say no.
Okay.
Right now, I can tell you. I push, I a bad artist. I train whole heap of time I go viral. I train hard. You understand? And I don't think enough man never normally want, give me that strength there. And for me catch a Johncrow and take care of him, and I sort out this whole heap of ideas and ray, and people start love me. I start work with people. I get shows this, go out in the street. Say Johncrow there. Yeah, man, so, I mean...
So they might give you the name Johncrow too?
Yeah, they might give me the name, but I don't have no problem because I'm a song.
Okay.
I'm a strategy, I'm a style.
Aye.
You understand? And it's working.
Well, boy, what you respect, Reggie?
Holy Paris.
No respect, boy. So I again wish you well. All right, so that's the mini segment of our show. Corenzics. And still to come right here on our stage.
I hope and I pray that she would surrender to me. Cause she was in love, but maybe too blind to see.
No holds barred moments with the late great Coco T. But first, the London-based DJ AG after the break.
This episode of On Stage is brought to you in part by Timeless featuring Dionne Warwick, Saturday, March 29 at Plantation Cove, St. Anne. For tickets and info, visit coveside.aitix.com.
On Stage with Winfred Williams.
She loves me now. Oh, she loves me now. She loves me now. Oh, she loves me now. All right, cause I sing glory, glory, hallelujah. Got to give some praise unto the Father.
This is where we share moments with you on our stage from the late great Coco T.
She want a good life.
Born in Clarendon, Jamaica in 1963 with birth name Calvin Scott, Coco T is rated among the most prominent reggae artists in the world.
Say yeah, yeah.
With smooth vocals and conscious lyrics.
One in Coco T in the lawn.
T gained fame in the late 1980s and early 1990s with hits like Young Lover, Rikers Island, and Don't Go. Coco T is widely celebrated for his storytelling style.
She says she want a good life, don't want to cause her pain and strife.
That blends roots reggae with dancehall elements. Over the years, T has collaborated with various artists and is ranked among the most influential figures in reggae. After a prolonged illness, Coco T died from a cardiac arrest on March 11, 2025, at the age of 65. Condolences to his family and friends. And here now is our special sit down with Coco T.
Love me too. All right, come. Love me. Oh Lord, love me too.
Right now we're sitting with the Sweet Cocoa Tea. Now, you know, he's always eluding us, and today we're pinning him down at Harmony House. T, good to see you, sir.
Yeah, well, good to see you too.
I
tell you, like, it is not a day you're older.
I'm walking in your footsteps, man.
Why?
You're my inspirations, Coco. So it's my understanding, sir, that you're not spending a lot of time here anymore in Jamaica.
No, I'm actually spending a little time here, but like, just call it double occupancy.
Okay, so you're offshore a lot.
Offshore, like I'm always mostly in the US nowadays.
Okay.
You know what I mean, because out there, I should have been out there a very long time ago. Like, you know what I mean, the music transcends every boundary, so we can't just keep it on a Jamaican level alone. We have to keep it, and people has been quarreling, crying and bawling every day, so Cocoa Tea is not coming out now. Now I'm going out, so people in Jamaica are saying they can't see Cocoa Tea. Where is Cocoa Tea? Remember, you know, Winfred, you know that too. Majority of the places that we go into this world, we have to go from the USA.
Absolutely.
That's the hub for flying to most places.
Right. So what about recordings? Are you recording overseas too, or you come home when you're recording?
I'm actually recording yard and broad. Because right now I'm doing an album, finishing up an album with a Walshy Fire from Major Lazer fame, you know that.
Okay.
Yeah. And we released a song called Medical Marijuana this year early. Took off. We have a next song now named Mad House.
Mad House. That sounds like EDM.
Mad House.
It's crazy dance music.
Crazy song. No, not crazy dance music. It's relating to the situation that is going on in Jamaica right now.
Okay.
With all the crime and violence and things like that. And we are saying, the song says, Lord, I'm crying for Jamaica. Said I'm a crying for the land of wood and water. Me say, we make them a go long so, where down there. Why killy them a kill so, where down there.
Okay.
Because corrupt politician who's always on the devil's mission, hypocritical people who surround them every day, not speaking the truth to all the devils that are at play. So every day things are going on the very same way. All I see, Mad House, jailhouse and dead house.
Oh yeah, that is your lyrics. I don't have to ask. That's your lyrics 100%.
And my style, I don't have to tell the truth, because if I don't speak the truth, then what am I gonna do?
So that's an album. That's part of a wider project.
Yeah, the album.
Major Lazer.
Yeah, it's an album. I'm not telling you, the album have some crazy songs. Some songs where really I will hit the people.
So when are we going to see the album?
We are finishing up now, and I think they are saying like early next year it will be on street.
First quarter.
Yeah, first quarter, so it will be on street. So.
All right, so let's jump into this big cruise now.
Yeah.
How much hours you want to perform? You could go all night, Coco.
Well, it's what?
That's your kind of crowd, your kind of scene.
You know one thing about Cocoa Tea?
Yes.
My time is never enough yet.
Oh, never.
Because I never had to say I try to overdo my time. I'm not trying to overdo my time, but you know what I mean? I'm trying to please the people.
Yes.
You know me, you have been to most of the shows that I've been on, and you know that the people never want me to stop singing. It's not me who want to sing all night, but they never want me to stop singing. I don't know why.
Because you're a fantastic performer.
Really?
You know how to draw lines from songs from your own catalog, and if it means borrow something from another genre and drop it in like no me without a you from the Manhattans.
Yes, but guess what happened now?
Yeah.
Music is called education. For me, music is education and entertainment. So on my journey between educating and entertaining, I want the people to feel satisfied for paying their money to come and see me.
Yes.
So whenever time I go on stage, I always want to go the extra mile to please the public.
And you seem to read them very well.
Well, if you cannot read
them all the while?
If you can't read the audience, you can't be a good performer. That is why some performer always go on the stage and they come on and then reach high and then they go back on a low, because they cannot read their audience. They don't interact with their audience. I learned to interact with my audience because I came from the era where you have the great Dennis Brown, Jarvis' Soul, you have the great Barry Salmon, you have the great Freddie McGregor, you have the great Bob Marley, Alton Ellis, Peter Touch, you name all the greats. The great Toots animators and the people that have been around them. So I know what it is the crowd calls for. So every time it seems that the show is going to be lull, you got to get something to lift the people up, because that's what the thing is all about. It's about entertainment.
So how do you comment on the rest of the lineup?
Well,
you're headlining with the Manhattans, the Love Doctor.
Yeah.
Right? You're Barrington Levy.
Yeah.
Right? Those are the top names on the lineup. How you feel about it?
Well, I feel great, because a lineup like this, it gives me more impetus. It drives me more. It makes me know that I've got to go out there and do well.
Yes.
I just can't be out there as a simple cocotte. It's got to be the cocotte that's in a different class. It's got to be the cocotte that's going to raise the bottom of the ship to the roof. I make all the fish them that the sea start singing and dance. And I have a way of interacting with the fishes and the seas, because you know why? I've been a fisherman all my life. I'm from Rocky Point in Clarendon, where you know it's a fishing village. You know what I mean? So the fishes know about me. So anytime I meet an artist on the sea, they got to come with their A game. Don't come with nothing less, because all of my fans are out there.
Give me a Manhattan song. Give me one of your favorite Manhattan. Give me a line from a Manhattan song.
Hurt to say that you've lied to me. Hurt way down deep inside of me. You say we never part, and it breaks my heart. Well, just ask you, we can sing anything you want to sing, we can sing it there.
Give me a Berries. Give me a Berries.
Berries, if you talk about berries, I will kill you. Tell me, what can you do to stop a man from trying? I want to know. Said I want to know now. Nothing you can do to stop a man from trying. And not with those big broad smiles and the fancy dress you wear. It's totally impossible for a man with eyes not to stare. There's no reason to be feeling uptight. Just so the word I'm singing it.
If any of those guys are not able to carry their lead position in the band, you could fit in.
Really?
Sounds like you could fit in for Gerald in the Manhattans.
There's no house without a home. So I said, we're not too bad after all.
Oh no, you've got it.
I said to the fans about this crew, if you have not booked yet, if you have not booked already, that means I don't think you're going to be able to get a cabin. You can try, but I don't think it's going to work.
Team, let's have fun.
Yeah, man, give thanks.
Much respect here. So we look forward to the album.
Yeah, man.
Okay, we look forward to the coming of that album.
Hey, since you've been away, I've been down and...
Our conversation with Cocotte continues after the break. No holds barred. You don't want to miss it.
How long now I have been singing on this stage here tonight.
This episode of On Stage is brought to you in part by Timeless featuring Dionne Warwick, Saturday, March 29 at Plantation Cove, St. Anne. For tickets and info, visit coveside.aitix.com.
On Stage with Winfred Williams.
The song by Cocotte is box them up in the Jamaican terms, right? Box them up. Now, and Cocotte is on our stage right now, and you heard earlier on where reference were made to coffee as who mainstream is looking for, the kind of music and lyrics and presentation, performance by artists that mainstream US is looking for in terms from Jamaica. And if there's one man who knows about coffee, that's Cocotte again. So Coco, welcome, sir.
Good to have you.
Thanks for having me,
Well, first of all, let's talk about we're going to talk about your song,
Right.
And box them up.
Yes.
And what you mean by that.
Yes.
But let's follow through with the discussion coming down, that preceded you.
Right.
In this hour. So, we're talking about dancehall now.
Yes.
The new arrivals, their wars, in particular, the form that their wars are taking, social media.
Yep.
We're also talking about their trap dancehall, what is called trap dancehall, and its potential, its reach, because many big debates now about it not reaching anywhere and so on.
Yep.
And earlier on, these mainstream American DJs spoke on that and what they're looking for and so on. And coffee was mentioned as who we should be looking to emulate and what young people in Jamaica should be doing, the kind of music. And we must say that this is a man who introduced coffee to all of us, right? At Rebel Salute, right?
Right.
You introduced her, and how do you feel about her now?
Well, I feel vindicated.
Yes.
Because when I first mentioned coffee
Yes.
on social media, I was taken on by a lot of people. I said, I chew a cocoa that, and we cocoa know about music, coffee just come, we should go do that. And I said to them, this is the next superstar out of Jamaica. No doubt about that. Yeah. Because she have this special appeal that I know can go across to what they are looking for in America. Because we in Jamaica have in the 90s, like 1994, 96, between them time, I was told that the reggae music industry in Jamaica was a 60 billion pound industry.
Yes.
And we have gone from a 60 billion pound industry to probably 60 cents.
Oh.
Yeah, because we are not realizing what we have. What we have is what was so elated, like UB40 and Soldier and all of these big groups that are playing reggae now in the world are so elated to have.
Yes.
And yet we kick it through the door and say it's not good.
Yes.
But what Bob Marley has created in the world, it is no fluke. You understand? It's what people looking forward to see us Jamaica are looking forward from Jamaica. Mark you. Time changes, and may I say music transcends every boundaries and every generation.
Yes.
So every generation now go on to hear everything that is reggae. They want to hear like a trap dancehall, as you say, and some other dancehall and all them things. But the potential for growth in music, Jamaican music, you can't go on reggae music or you go grow on Bob Marley. Everywhere you go, once you say reggae, people say Bob Marley.
Yeah, because what is happening in mainstream, right, is that we see widespread sampling of the 80s, the 90s, the early, in particular the 90s in terms of dancehall. And dancehall, as that old dancehall, that foundation kind of dancehall, is still leading over the new dancehall, the so-called trap dancehall. But reggae is still bigger than all of them maybe combined.
Exactly.
Reggae is bigger worldwide.
Exactly.
And Jamaicans must always remember that. But in Jamaica, dancehall is the more dominant in the moment.
Well, I'm glad to hear a person like you said that, because you and your program have had such influence on the younger generation. When you said that until television for people to hear or to listen, then it will make a difference and change some of the mindset of some of the younger generation. Because you're a person who has been all over the world. I've seen you all over the world.
Okay.
And you can attest to that. So if you can attest to that, why not other people join in now and speak the truth about the business?
Yes.
Because that is what is mashing up the younger generation. The youths that have talent, they have a future. But they are not, the talent that they have are not being channeling in the right direction.
This is what I'm trying to appeal to them and trying to say to them quietly, respectfully, because we totally understand and respect their talent.
Yes.
But they must understand what the world needs from Jamaica.
Exactly.
It's not violence. It's not violence that made us who we are. And the dancehall will make it, and why they keep going back in the 90s is because those were happy songs.
Can I tell you something now? I am going to Japan on the 8th for 3 weeks. right? And I'm a person who don't do track none at all. I don't do tracks because I like to have my band.
Yes.
But because I'm an artist from the dance, from them 80s, 90s dancehall era. The people in Japan are saying to me, boy, we want to come do some Japan, some track show for we in a dancehall, and people see the real dancehall and thing, you know. So I'm saying to them, what about the younger generation, the young dancehall people? Why me? Them say the dancehall is dying in Japan. And we need someone like you who can rejuvenate the thing, who can come in the dance and sing on the rhythm and people feel nice and dance again and thing. I said, why me? Them said that's not what is happening in Jamaica. In the 90s, when Cocotti and Buju Banton and Barry Simon and Ninja Man, Maxi Priest, and all of these people went to Reggae Japan Splash in Japan. We performed in front of over 100,000 people one time. It was a bleak day, rain falling like this, and a amount of people were faint.
Yes.
I've seen ambulance taking up a lot of people to resuscitate them and all them things.
Not because of the rain.
Not because of the rain, but because of the reggae.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
No, there's no more Reggae Japan Splash. There's no more big show in Japan again. Why is the cause of that? Because that time, everything when named red, green, and gold. Everything that is red, green, and gold and mark Jamaica sold out in Japan.
Okay.
Because the people do what? Love the music and they love the culture of Jamaican culture and what we had to offer to the world. People don't want, violence is not our culture. Derogatory things are not our culture. That's not what people know of Jamaica about.
Yes.
People know about Jamaica because of roots rock reggae, Bob Marley, Peter Touch, and the Wailers and Great Bunny Wailer and all them people. Gregory Isaac, Dennis Brown and the Greats. Seeing Bob Handy and all them people. And what? Aki and Saltfish. And the best ganja in the world. That's what we are known for. We're not known for people with M16 and AK-47 and all them things. So we got to realize where we have gone wrong and then start to straighten up the thing and bring it back because we have the potential to be like, you know, still on top of what we used to be. That is why Coffee now has been so important in the business because she's a breath of fresh air to the business. When I first heard Coffee, Walter Fire from Major Lazer brought her to me in Florida and said, Coco, why don't you listen to this little girl? December 2017.
Walter Fire.
Walter Fire.
Oh, nice.
Right from Major Lazer. You know Walter Fire is a Jamaican.
Yes, man.
All right.
Yes.
Walter Fire bring her to me and said, Coco, we have voice one little girl and I can listen to me and listen to her and tell me how she sound. And from listening, I said, no, man. This is special for Jamaica.
That's when you met her first?
Yes, I met her in America first. I never meet her in Jamaica.
Okay. Yes. So can them say it's your daughter?
I didn't say it's my daughter. But she's my daughter because, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Every little young artist in the world who aspire to do great things in the music, I got to be my daughter and my son.
Yes.
Because I'm here to help young people because guess what happened now? We need people to take over the business after we are retired and can't do no more. Because we can only do for certain amount, as much as we can do, and then afterward, the younger generation will have to come to take over the business. So when I see this little girl, once I saw her, I know that it's the next star out of Jamaica. I started to post it on my Facebook page and on my Instagram, and people say, Coco, you idiot him. There's one guy named Jamie from England, he take me on and he start talk up bag of rubbish, and I never say nothing to him, and everybody take him on. Because people want to see Jamaica, what it used to be, like our Jamaica we used to have. A lot of good music is being made today still in Jamaica, you know, but it's not being heard. Because what they're playing in the dance hall is just what will last for a few days or a few weeks. That's what is being played because some of these selectors, as me hear them a quarrel and a cuss them on social media, who getting much money for play this and who getting much money for play that and all these kind of things. Those are the things that is holding down Jamaica culture and reggae music in the business. But I can tell you one thing. The popularity of reggae music, there is no way you can really challenge that towards the popularity of reggae music and the dancehall. The dancehall is very, very popular in America, but with who? In a Jamaican community. Most of these big nowadays artists that is mashing up the whole of Jamaica, I've never seen them on Ratatam Sunsplash. You see one or two of them on Ratatam Sunsplash. I've never seen none of them out there in Reggae in the Desert. I've never seen none of them on Sierra Nevada Music Festival. I've never seen none of them in the Hollywood Bowl and all those places. Those places are reserved for special reggae artists. So, how are we going to get these youths? Coffee can step on any one of them stages right now.
Anyone.
Because when I took Coffee to Rebel Salute in 2018, we did Rebel Salute and then I took her to Ratatam Sunsplash and introduced her, because the people in Ratatam Sunsplash request that they wanted to, Iman, to do the same thing what we did at Rebel Salute, right? And we took her to Ratatam Sunsplash. 65,000 people.
She got exposed to.
She got exposed to and she mashed up the place. You get what I say?
Yes.
So, we need our little artists in Jamaica to get them kind of exposure.
Yes.
And then the music will grow. But because they are not getting those type of exposure because of the type of song, people are going to tell them, say, boy, oh, reggae figure Europe. Yes, reggae figure Europe, of course. How much to one is the Europe dollar, the European currency to Jamaica?
The euro to Jamaica. Now, what money, man?
Hey.
The 100.
So why would you tell a youth that in reggae figure Europe and dance have to stay at Jamaica? That don't make no sense.
Yes.
So we need the people to be more positive and start to think.
Yeah.
You know me, I say stop with this short-sighted thing. We are here, we want Jamaica to be better. In terms of looking at the noise abatement and all these things. I can tell you that when I say this, it's not going to be popular with most people.
Yes.
Because they are going to think negative because Cocotino want this and want youth for this and why. That's not. Youth usually make, all of them youth, all people turn old selectors and we come old man. There was young youth from before my time and start to select on and until their time pass and the younger generation take over. But listen me, the same person in Jamaica that you would see a taxi man on the road right now and him drive this way and flat run past you and stop you and do all kind of things just to drive to go pick up the passenger. If you bring him into America, he's conformed and he's staying at the line and he not move because you know what happened? When him do that, the policeman is going to pull him over and he's going to get a ticket. Everybody will get charged, everybody go to jail. So they conform. The same Jamaican I see do that, you know. But when we are in our little island, we dispute that and don't want to conform. Why?
Apply that to dancehall now.
So I apply that to the noise abatement. I can say one thing I can tell you. Week before last, I was in Canada for a thing called the One Love Music Festival. And that show started at 2 o'clock and ends at 8 o'clock. And the show them was ram.
Yes.
And
with Jamaica.
With Jamaican people. And when them say 8 o'clock, no time for show for done. Everybody take their little time.
And leave.
Stream out of the people in venue and went and go home.
All right, come home now.
We as Jamaican,
yeah.
We need to know that if we want to get our little island a better place for all of us to live in, Winford, we cannot ever be fighting against the law of the land. We have to obey the law. If we can deliberate and negotiate for changes, fine. But until we get those changes, we're supposed to obey the law. Nobody's above the law.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? The policeman, the prime minister, the leader of opposition, none of them are bigger than the law. It's the law of the land. So we're supposed to obey the law of the land. You understand me I say? And it can work. If you know somebody the dance hall supposed to lock off at 12 o'clock, you come out early. And then 12 o'clock, everybody, oh, they do it. Well, you do it in America, you do it in Canada and them things. Because when I'm on tour now, like I'm during the week and we are on tour, many venues start, them tell us the curfew is 9:30. You start 7 o'clock, gate open, and you're going to start show 8 o'clock. And 9:30 is curfew. 9:30, if you don't get off a stage, they're going to pull the plug on you. Nobody quarrel, nobody make no noise. And Jamaicans are there too, though. You understand me I say? So I am saying to you.
So the argument that there is our culture, you rubbish that, Coco?
Winford, listen this. In my days growing up, we used to start dance 7 o'clock at night, same way. And it done by 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock.
Yes.
And everybody gone to bed, gone sleep. Waking up for work tomorrow morning. But because everything changed, we try to change everything in Jamaica because we want to do everything to suit us. You understand? But we must always remember there's other people who want to go to
And where is it taking us is a good question, isn't it?
It's not taking us anywhere.
What is the end product?
Yes, what is the end product? Are we gonna be still living into a society of lawlessness? No. If we want Jamaica to be better and we say, boy, we want the
It has to be orderly.
Exactly. Like I said to you, this might not find favor with many people, you know. But I am here to tell you the truth. Me no want to dance all for lack of.
Could you?
No, because that's my living.
You're a dancehall artist, you know.
When you born, me I sing a dancehall.
Yeah.
You see me say, so it's not like I'm on one
dancehall. That, you know, right?
Yeah, come here, a dancehall, me born and grow.
Dancehall is your foundation.
Exactly.
You were there building the dancehall platform. You paid a price, Coco T, for it.
Exactly.
You're the generation that created dancehall, the platform on which these kids are on.
Exactly.
That you are one who sacrificed for it. Sing for nothing, zero, and
never
go
get
hungry.
Okay. And sleep on soundbox and floor and all them kind of thing there. Just to make it happen. But I am saying, regardless of what we're going to say right now, every day people go out, get up and then call and them vex and them say, boy, right now we need to have a better Jamaica. We need back to Jamaica. We need crime and violence to stop. Crime and violence stops when all Jamaicans obey the law. You see what I say? If me live in America, I have to obey the law. If me in England, I have to. Why when I come to Jamaica, which is my land, me want to see the law, everything good for Jamaica. I want to see everything good for Jamaica. I want to sound them to play till next never. But I'm saying until we negotiate and we sit down and we can come to an agreement for extended times and all them obey the law. We don't want a policeman come out there and talk about him and take 1,000 and 20,000 for make dance go and say, and we don't need no policeman for say, well, boy, because of my dance to go play till 5 o'clock in the morning and because the next man dance to go lock off 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock. No, we're talking about equal rights and justice because that is what Rastaman advocate for. And make policeman know, so listen, you as a policeman, you're supposed to obey the law. You are not the law. You get what I say? If you come out on the table, you take money for make sound go on, you're supposed to be locked up in jail like anybody else. Or you want to come lock off my sound. And if me say, boy, I'm not lock off my sound, you want to collect money to stop me the sound for lock off. No.
Coco, we have to come back with that topic, you know, but you have a song. And you have to talk about it before the time runs out by way.
Yeah.
Let's segue right into that song.
That's right.
Because you're calling out.
I'm calling out everybody with
corruption.
Corruption in high and low places.
Yes.
That's why I have this song called Box Them Up. And I'm advocating for us to box up the politician them. And it's no joke talk.
And that is the BAX.
BAX, you give them a big £5 box or £10 box as a Jamaican say. Because, listen, for many years now, and I'm not talking as a PNP nor a GLP.
Yes.
Nor a NDM nor a independent. I'm talking as a citizen of Jamaica. Right now. For 2 minutes, too long now. And consecutive governments has been guilty of misappropriation of funds, stealing money from this or stealing money missing there, and taxpayers' money is not being used where it benefits the tax people. That is causing all of this lawlessness because lawlessness come from the top now, so it goes right down to the small man in the street.
Yes.
Now these politicians, if we're not going to hold them accountable for what they are doing, how are we going to get a better Jamaica? The first thing the government supposed to know that they are not the government, we are the government. You have 3 million people in Jamaica. And 3 million people, out of 3 million, we have 120 in parliament or whatever. How would they feel that every time they make a mistake and out and do something wrong or steal, we take them in front of Garden House or in front of Jamaica House, right in front of the street and make every traffic cop and stop them, and every man give them a big fat box.
Hold on, we could take a little piece of song.
Full time now politicians get some slapping at them face. Poor people tax money, them not stop waste. When we find a politician, them a thief. Make we lock them up, tie them up and bring them out the street. Make we box them up, find them in a corruption. Make police and soldier cuff them up. So long them have the innocent poor people, them under fool them up.
All right, so that's it. That's a piece of Coco's song right there, and you can check it out.
Yes.
Box them up in name.
Yes.
All right, so Coco, So this is directed at the politicians
Yes,
and
man.
everything that is corrupted about us, and in particular the politicians.
In particular, the politicians, because they are the ones that's supposed to be our leaders. So until these people have a conscience within themselves and say, listen, man, we are the politicians and we need our country to be better.
Yes.
We all have to be lawful and not lawless. No, for the selector, them will play tune and night and then play and play bad word, this and that, be expletive and all them things there in front of people. So a lot of people turn off a dance hall and no one go dance, same and them thing there. You see me I say? So we calling out all of who is acting in a manner that is not appropriate, and let us make Jamaica a better place to live.
Oh, wow. You heard it from him. Lawful, not lawless.
Yeah, man.
That's from Cocoa Tea.
Yeah, man.
That's what he's calling on us, Jamaicans, to be lawful and support that which is good and lawful,
Definitely.
not lawless.
Watch out. The first time the youth come on New York, them telling you you mustn't skylark.
All right, so that's him, the late, great Cocoa Tea. And that's our show for this week. Winfred Williams, on behalf of all of us, thanking you for joining us. Do join us again next week for more On Stage.
Watch out. Look. Say whoa, whoa. Say yeah, yeah. Say whoa, whoa. And the story goes on. It goes on like this. Listen. She loves me now. Oh, she loves me now. She loves me now. Oh, she loves me now. All right. Cause I sing glory, glory, hallelujah. Got to give some praise unto the Father. A long time I man want to sing a daughter. She loves me now. Sing. Oh, she loves me now. Well, my good friend Barry Saman, after me sing this song, him say Cocoa Tea, when you say that, me say Barry Saman she love. Him say Cocoa Tea a joke. Me say why you say that, Barris? Him say Cocoa Tea, know why me say that? Listen, no. I didn't see what I was supposed to see. Taking it easy.
Thanks for watching our video. Please click subscribe and be on our stage anywhere, anytime, always.